Well, a very good morning and welcome along to live football action. This is the Reliance Foundation Development League National Group stage as it's match week 2 in Group A here. It's Mohun Bagan Super Giants, the defending champions, taking on Diamond Harbour Football Club as both teams are searching for their first victory here in Group A as things at the top are already starting to get really tight with FC Goa leading the pack with 2 wins out of 2. So already such early on scenes. Both teams requiring a victory here at the MFA ground in Shillong. We'll bring you both team news very shortly as both coaches have rung in the changes after match week 1. As already as match week 2 here, it's must-win settings for both teams. Mohun Bagan Super Giants with a nil-nil draw to start off their campaign against Bengaluru Football Club. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, they suffered a 3-1 loss to FC Goa. FC Goa table toppers after getting the job done against Diamond Harbour Football Club in match week 1. And then, of course, earlier this morning, putting in a 2-0 victory against Trinity Deccan as they are top of Group A. Well, 6 teams in each group, and only 2 will qualify into the national championships. All at stake here as the defending champions, Mohun Bagan Super Giants, in the hopes of trying to retain their title, will feel that they have to get all 3 points here. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, head coach Abhishek Das has rang in the changes here after their match week 1 defeat, as both sets of coaches will be looking to implement their style here despite the changes being made to try and get all 3 points on board. Well, I'm Suraj, your commentator for this fantastic game, and those tuning in live on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel. I'd like to welcome you all to the live broadcast here. Do get involved in the live chat. Do put in your predictions in the chat and let me know what do you think the scoreline will be first at halftime and then at full time as both teams are ready to step onto the field here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Wonderful conditions here. The ground looks absolutely pristine for fantastic football action as both teams will look to get the ball on the deck, pass it around, and try and achieve their objective here in match week 2. Well, for Mohun Bagan Super Giants, they were 3-0 victors in the final last season, really did set the standard from start to finish, and now will require a few results to go their way, but their destiny is still in their own hands. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, they'll be looking to bounce back after that 3-1 loss to FC Goa in the opening match week. FC Goa really have set the pace early on. Is there anybody there to catch them? We'll wait and see. 5 match weeks, but it's already feels like the settings are very heavy. Every result will matter. Well, the settings have changed. In Shillong, we started out at the SSA Stadium and now we move to the MFA ground in Shillong. Full credit goes to the grounds team who have kept the surface pristine, perfect, and almost just perfect amount to play some lovely football on the deck. You're expecting both teams to come out firing in the opening stages, and which one of these teams will look to take all 3 points here in Group A of the Reliance Foundation Development League National Group Stage 2026 as we're waiting for the 2 sets of players to get out on the field as we are 5 minutes away from the start of kickoff. We'll bring you the team news very shortly, and it's very interesting to see both team sheets as coaches have rung in the changes here, looking to shuffle their pack, keep things fresh on the pitch here. They need to manage the minutes and the stamina of players who have to play every other day. Not easy playing 90 minutes at such high competitive levels to go out there, and that's why we will see the changes being made. And Mohun Bagan Super Giants tried to start off their campaign in the flourishing manner that they did, as the referees and the official leads the two sides out here, as it's Mohun Bagan Super Giants, the defending champions, take on Diamond Harbour Football Club. Mohun Bagan Super Giants started off their campaign with a nil-nil draw against Bengaluru Football Club. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, they suffered an opening match week defeat to FC Goa, who lead the table here. FC Goa with 2 wins out of 2, setting the pace in Group A. There you have it, Diamond Harbour Football Club in their all-white kit, taking on Mohun Bagan Super Giants, who are in their all-familiar green and maroon kit, led by their skipper and goalkeeper Priyansh Dubey. The referee today, Abdul Mazid Chowdhury, with his two assistant referee, Lightstar Kardud and Banshi Kesham, with the fourth official today, after keeping his close eye on proceedings. Yes, the two skippers today, Priyansh Dubey for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, it's their midfield maestro, number 77, Raja Harijan. But wonderful to see that, as we'll bring you the team news very shortly, as we're 2 minutes away from kickoff. Mohun Bagan Super Giants with head coach Degi Cardozo, Priyansh Dubey in goal, going with the back five today with Mohammad Bilal, Palajam Rohan Singh, Roshan Singh, Levan Castagna, and Shajid Ghazi. A midfield three of Donald Singh, Rohit Singh, Tumsal Tongsin, and a front two of Rajkumar Singh and Shubham Munda. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, coach Abhishek Das running in the changes with Mohammad Arbaz in goal, Rajput Haldar, Suraj Kujur, Shubhadeep Ghosh, Raj Mehti, and Amjad Khan with the back five. Deep Gain, Raja Harijan, Gaurav Chanari, Rajesh Rajbar as the midfield four, with Rohit Singh, the lone centre forward today. So both head coaches going with the back five early on, but we will see how that progresses as the game goes on, as both head coaches looking to cancel each other out tactically. Which one of the head coaches will get their teams to be absolutely fluid here today to get all 3 points? Well, the teams are set, the stage is set, and this could be a cracking game here with both teams needing the 3 points here after FC Goa having 2 wins out of 2, setting the pace in Group A. Which one of these two teams will look to get closer and closer to FC Goa? Here's Diamond Harbour Football Club in their all-white kit, waiting to get things up and running here. The referee has made all the final checks complete. We should be ready for a cracking 90 minutes here. I'd like to thank everybody joined live on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel. Do get involved in the live chat. Let us know what you think the scoreline would be at the end of 90 minutes. Plenty of you all tuning in. This would be a cracking contest. All the final checks complete. The teams will be just itching to get underway here. 90 minutes of high octane football ready. You can see both sets of players absolutely fired up here as we're off and running for the start of kickoff. It is Diamond Harbour Football Club. We're looking for a fast start here. Immediately trying to play the ball forward. Straight up a goal kick here for Priyansh Dubey. Mohun Bagan Super Giants tried their very best to try and get a result against Bengaluru Football Club. That match ended up 0-0 after 90 minutes. Point for Mohun Bagan Super Giants early on. Not the worst result for them. Trying to avoid defeat early on. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, they'll feel ready. It is must-win settings if they are to try and progress into the national championship. We pass on to the right-hand side. Donald Singh. Let that go here in the midfield area. Chanari, who did score the lone goal against FC Goa in their 3-1 loss, drafted into the starting 11 as head coach Abhishek Das, bringing in the changes for Diamond Harbour Football Club. Mohun Bagan Super Giants start off with the back five here. Priyansh Dubey in goal, Mohammad Bilal, Palajam Rohan Singh, Roshan Singh, Levan Castagna, and Shajid Ghazi. On paper, they might be a back five, but expect the fullbacks to be high up the pitch. Try and create that overload in the central areas. Very calm in possession here, Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Looking to just dominate the ball, and that's what head coach Degi Cardozo will be urging his team. Get control of the early stages. As he down the right hand side, again, high up the pitch. The fullback. So Diamond Harbour Football Club started off in a very pragmatic way against FC Goa. And in a 10-minute spell, were absolutely blitzed. The end of the first half, now have an opportunity to put things right. And going for the big switch out, lovely pass onto the right hand side. Should be comfortable enough here. Easily done by Roshan Singh, and Priyansh Dubey just gets rid of the danger here. Just over 2 minutes on the clock here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Diamond Harbour Football Club will look to try and turn their fortunes around. Coach Abhishek, they've left a shot here. Centre half having to take corrective measures immediately. Hammers the ball away. Mohun Bagan Super Giants like to dominate the ball, like to keep possession, and move the wide pieces around. Make sure that they get that overload in the central areas. And Donald Singh's getting a lot of touches in the early stages there. The number 11, he's nearly left that shot. Lovely passage of play here. Lovely 1-2. Beautifully done. Kumsal Tongson just tries to feed that into the channel. Well defended by Raja Harijan, the skipper. And look at the way that the Mohun Bagan Super Giants play quickly back into their positions. Out on the left-hand side. Really looks to put on the afterburners here. Great run. Just slightly overhits that. Defender should be able to take control of the situation and out for a goal kick. Diamond Harbour Football Club yet to really get going in the early stages. Now the pressure will be on them to try and get a result here. Rohit Singh. And dropping very deep here to try and affect the play. Roll the challenge. Absolutely no space there for Gaurav Chanari. Here's Suraj Kujur. Set on to the right-hand side. Diamond Harbour looking very compact defensively. Outside of the boot pass. Nicely done. And good progression here from Diamond Harbour Football Club. Switches on nicely using the width. Here is Rohit Singh. He's got a bit of space. Tries to go on the outside. Whips the ball into the box. Well defended. They pick up the loose ball though. Ajmeti shifts it to Rajesh Rajbar. Onto the right-hand side now. And this is good possession here for Diamond Harbour Football Club. Just getting everybody involved. The centre halves getting the early touches, making sure that try and put as much pressure on Mohun Bagan Super Giants as possible in the early stages. Defending champions. Remember last season in the final against Classic Football Academy? 3-0 victory in a dominant display. Torji Tamang scoring a hat-trick in the final, a game that he'll never forget. Mohun Bagan Super Giants their first Reliance Foundation Development League title here as they look to go back-to-back. Kalajam Rohan Singh and Roshan Singh in the heart of the Mohun Bagan Super Giants defense. Very, very solid. Did play each other in the regionals and the zonals, these two. Mohun Bagan Super Giants, second in the regionals, third in the zonals. Just a slight dip in form heading into the national group stages. Rohit Singh, again on that left-hand side. Great bit of acceleration here from the number 27. Immediately looks forward. Very well defended. Crunching challenge in the middle of the park. Fair according to the referee. Tumsul Tongson wins the ball. Now shifts it onto the right-hand side. Here's Donald Singh now. Trying to take on the fullback. Goes in field. Tumsul Tongson again gives the ball away needlessly. And might be a foul there. It's a needless foul. The ball had gone a little too exuberant to try and close down the number 81 there. It's a foul and a free kick for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Just over 5 minutes played at the MFA ground in Shillong. Tumsul Tongson just trying to influence the game in the central areas. Ivan Castagna, number 53. Maybe slightly interested in this free kick. Roshan Singh from the back. Maybe putting his hand up. As the defenders are looking to take control of the situation here. Roshan Singh's left foot or the right of Levan Castagna, both options as Castagna walks away. Rohit Singh, the number 55, puts his name in the hat. Mohammad Arbaz in goal, having conceded 3 in match week 1. Will be looking to try and keep the clean sheet here today against the defending champions. Roshan Singh, or Tumsul Thompson, will be looking to float this ball into the box. It is Singh who goes for goal. It is brilliant. Hits the post and on the follow-up over the crossbar. Huge let off there for Diamond Harbour Football Club. What a free kick that was from the centre half. Over the crossbar. That is a warning shot fired. You cannot be committing fouls at the edge of the box here. That is the warning sign the Diamond Harbour Football Club have faced. Brilliant free kick there from Roshan Singh. Nearly inch perfect. The post coming to Diamond Harbour's rescue. There's Levan Castagna. Nearly leaves it short here and makes it very interesting. Diamond Harbour on the left-hand side after nearly conceding. What a challenge! A last-ditch effort there from Mohammad Bilal. Brilliant. Number 36 comes across and bails out. But scoring goes on the outside. Outstanding defending there from Mohammad Bilal. Leaves a little extra there on deep. Can't blame the defender there, having to take no prisoners. Goes crunching in. Having nearly scored. Mohun Bagan Super Giants let one slip at the back. Head coach Abhishek Das will be happy with the response. So one on the shoulders for deep gain. Abhishek Das, head coach, getting his orders all in play, ringing in the changes. Game week 2. Would have known that the opening day defeat needs to be avenged here. Not just in terms of result, but goal difference also will play a huge part considering how competitive the national group stages do get. Skipper will take this corner. Raja Harijan. Deep seems to be okay here. Shubhadev Ghosh maybe looking to play the short option here. Gives it to Ghosh. And looking to play the short corner routine. Easily dealt with by Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Diamond Harbour looking to keep the pressure on Rohit Singh, trying to barrage forward and to take on all comers. Throw in. Good response here from Diamond Harbour Football Club after nearly conceding a brilliant free kick of Roshan Singh. This game's got a really nice tempo to it. Into the 10th minute. Raja Harijan, who's in charge of the set pieces here, will test his shoulders here with this long throw in. Great trajectory on it, but comfortable for Priyansh Dubey. Looking for the quick release as well. What a throw that is from the skipper. The chase is on here. Very good defending. Had to get that spot on, and he did there. Shubhadev Ghosh. One long throw in. Nearly made it a 1v1 situation. There's Ghazi. Space here for Donald Singh. Deflection. Easy for Mohammad Arbaz. Again, nobody really closing down the number 11. Taking the aggressive approach here, Mohun Bagan Super Giants with 10 minutes on the clock. Both teams having a sight-read goal early on. It's very well matched up here, both teams, and the systems. And good defending in the central areas. Mohun Bagan pick up the second ball here. Should be comfortably defended. Here's Rohit Singh. Tries to play the 1-2. Now gunning it down the left-hand side. He just leaves it short there and Ghazi can comfortably mop up. Rohit Singh has been full of energy and endeavour down the left-hand side. Good header there from Ghosh. Suraj Kujur is the header. Very well defended, and there's another foul after the ball is gone. Diamond Harbour slightly guilty on a couple of occasions to concede some needless fouls in the middle of the park. Last thing they want to do is give Mohun Bagan Super Giants an opportunity with set pieces. There's head coach Degi Cardozo. Mohun Bagan Super Giants trying to go back to back the Reliance Foundation Development League. Punching challenge there. Fully expect that to be a highly competitive 90 minutes. Coach Cardoso just prowling down the touchline. Even Castagna looking for this free kick here. Gaurav Chinari just making sure that nothing quick is taken. Holding a line here, the defense just outside the box. Even Castagna might just float this towards the far stake. Mohammad Arbaz looking to claim this one, and he does quite comfortably. Good goalkeeping there. It's been a very even start here at the MFA ground here in Shillong. Wonderful conditions. Grass looks absolutely perfect here to get the ball on the deck and start passing it around, and that is a commentator's curse if I've ever seen one. Gives it away needlessly on the left-hand side. Mohun Bagan Super Giants trying to get this attack going down the left-hand side, keeping the ball well under pressure. Looking for the reverse pass. It's a clever idea, but comfortable for Arbaz again. FC Goa have set the pace here in Group A. 2 wins out of 2, a 3-1 victory against Diamond Harbour Football Club in match week 1, and then a 2-0 victory early this morning against Srinidhi Deccan. Setting the pace in Group A here, 2 wins out of 2. Shows you that how important every game is. Loss of points could be catastrophic. Oh, the keeper stays at home, and it's very good defending there by Suraj Kujur. Mohammad Arbaz surprisingly decided to stay at home. And his centre-half deal with it. Onto the right-hand side now. Diamond Harbour looking to get their attack going. Only chance that they did get was a half chance after a mix-up at the back. Leon Castagna leaving a short pass for Deep Game to try and get a shot away. Shielding off the ball in the central areas. Mohun Bagan are just on it here. Absolutely no time to settle in, and there is a Mohun Bagan Supergiant player on the deck here. The referee will play on. It's not a head injury. Onto the right-hand side, outside of the boot pass, nearly weighted to perfection there for Deep. And now they pull things back. Treatment will be administered. Priyansh Dubey not happy with the ref there. He wanted play to stop. Immediately, treatment can be administered here. 0-0 the scoreline here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Singh's nearly perfect free kick on his left foot. Nearly found the top corner. Crashed against the post. On the follow-up, there was a chance to fill it, but it was an awkward angle, an awkward height. Try and get that on target. Huge let-off there for Diamond Harbour in the early stages. Rohit Singh, number 55, is okay. Back on his feet. He will test out whether or not his mobility is compromised or not. Coach Degi Cardozo will be keeping a close eye on his midfield general. And Coach Abhishek Das here making sure that his team follow his instructions to the T. Already feels like must-win settings here for Diamond Harbour Football Club. Nicely played into the midfield. You can see here Palajam Roshan Singh, centre half, trying to drop into midfield. I'm just trying to calmly venture forward. Much pressure on the ball with 15 minutes on the clock here at the MFA ground. Channel pass immediately. Rohit Singh having to test out whether or not his mobility is compromised. Really goes with that full clip pace. He looks okay to continue. Nice tempo. Both teams know exactly what's at stake here. Not getting off to the perfect start. And punt it forward. Second ball, very important. Suraj does well. Clears that away. Rohit Singh trying to just push that forward. The push and run has been comfortably dealt with by Levan Castagna. I'll be happy that his error wasn't punished in the early stages. Tumsul Thompson does very well with the flick. In the second ball, Diamond Harbour keep possession nicely. Give that away. And trying to build with the back three here and try and push their wing backs as far up the pitch as possible. Yeah, It's a channel pass, asking deep for running that deep's never really going to get there. Up against two giants of centre halves. Mohun Bagan Super Giants striding out the back with the ball here. Onto the left hand side. Another channel pass. We've seen a lot of those channel pass being hit in the early stages. There's Rajkumar Singh. Onto the left hand side. Keeps possession. Waits for support. There's Tumsul Songson. On the left hand side. Very good defending. He had to get that spot on, and he did. In the box, you cannot make a mistake. Oh, both players go crunching in there. That could be a really, really sore one. Both players with eyes on the ball. Sore one on the foot. Both players go down like a ton of bricks. You can see the wear and tear already with just about 17 minutes on the clock. Roshan Singh coming the closest to opening the scoring. The MFA ground here in Group A. It should be okay to continue. Coach Degi Cardozo still waiting for his team to get that opening goal in the national group stages. They went hammer and tongs against Bengaluru Football Club. That ended 0-0 after 90 minutes. Both teams cancelling each other out, starting off with clean sheets. In a group so competitive as Group A, that's why every result play a huge part here. Srinidhi Deccan, Sudeva Delhi, Diamond Harbour, FC Goa, Bengaluru Football Club, and Mohun Bagan Super Giants. That is a top six if I've ever seen one here in Group A. If you look at Group B, full of monstrous teams as well. Sesa Football Academy, East Bengal Football Club, Punjab Football Club, Tempo Sports Club, Kerala Blasters, and Northeast United Football Club. Play in the central areas. Pink it nicely. Here's Raja Harijan. And Suraj Kujur onto the right hand side. Shubhadev Ghosh shifts it onto the right hand side. Waits the challenge. Again, look at the number of maroon and green shirts in those central areas. Almost impossible to play through them. That's why the width will be so crucial, and head coach Abhishek Das will need to try and create those overloads on the wide areas. Very good pass. Ghazi brings that down. Ooh, it's a brave header there, considering both players are going full-blooded there. Ghazi takes a sore on the head. And Coach Das not happy with the call, but it is the right one. Especially with high boots, anything near the head area, have to be very careful. Abdul Majid Chowdhury, the referee, kept things moving at a very nice pace here. Kept his cards in his pocket. Big switch out onto the right-hand side, trying to find Ghazi there. Not for a goal kick. You can see even Mohun Bagan Super Giants trying to use their width on both flanks. Ghazi has been up and down that right-hand side. Belted forward there by Mohammad Arbaz. Get good distance on it. Very good header. They win the first, second, and third ball. Brilliant run down the right-hand side. Here's Donald Singh. Immediately closed down. Suraj Kujur just comes across, makes the challenge. He's been busy in the opening 20 minutes. Ghazi to take the throw in and try and pin back the defense. Diamond Harbour Football Club. 20 minutes on the clock. 0-0 here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Both teams looking for their first victory in the national group stages. For Diamond Harbour down that left-hand side, trying to progress the ball. They have struggled. Trying to play those channel passes rather than keep the ball short. Raja Harijan, that's the wise thing. Right idea, execution just lacking because of some excellent defending. On the left-hand side now, Mohun Bagan looking to get the attack going. Waits the challenge, now drifts in field. Rides a couple of challenges. Brilliant play here. Tries to do too much by his lonesome. Shiva Munda on that occasion gets robbed off the ball, and now Diamond Harbour set off on the attack themselves. Here's Rohit Singh. Oh, that's a very clever pass. Challenge is fair according to the referee. It works fine there for Gaurav. And he wants the foul. He's not going to get it. Clean challenge there, according to the referee. Here's Tumsul Tongson. And in midfield, trying to run the show. And the distances between the lines, very, very important for both teams. That I mean, the distances between the defense, midfield, and from midfield to the attack. If those spaces are too far apart, your connection will not be as good as you want it to be. Especially if you want to get the ball on the deck and start passing it around, get everybody involved in the build-up. Hongsen onto the left-hand side. Keeps it short, just looking to maneuver it down the left-hand side. Cross comes into the box, should be comfortable. Mohammad Arbaz decides to let it go. It's a good decision there from the goalkeeper. Diamond Harbour Football Club having just one chance that was pretty much handed to them on a plate. Deep gain on that occasion. Couldn't get a shot away after a tremendous challenge by Mohammad Bilal. Can they lose the ball high up the pitch here? This could be dangerous. Rohit Singh tries to find Donald Singh. Brilliant way to get away from the challenge. It's Donald Singh. What a brilliant block. Excellent work there. Well, that is very, very risky. But Donald Singh showing great agility to stay on his feet after riding that challenge. Halfway through the first half, there's Roshan Singh striding away with the ball in the forward areas. Here's Tumsul Tongson. And keeps it short. Mohun Bagan trying to dominate possession and territory here. And a very even game. Both teams cancelling each other out. Mohun Bagan Super Giants' only chance did come via the free kick, which is brilliant from Roshan Singh. A couple of inches to the right, possibly looking at the opening goal. Roshan Singh goes with the big switch out there. Right idea, just overhits that on the occasion. Throw in for Diamond Harbour Football Club. KG start. We fully expected that, considering how big the stakes are here. As early as match week 2, from Diamond Harbour Football Club's point of view, they cannot afford to not register on the board here today. Oh, he's pinched the ball in midfield. It works out kindly. It's 4v3 if they get this right. Onto the left-hand side, he overhits the pass. That is a missed opportunity there for Diamond Harbour Football Club. They win the ball in midfield. And it was the Mohun Bagan Super Giants defenders just backpedaling on the occasion. That pass had to be accurate on that occasion. In surveying the options before pulling the trigger on the pass. Into midfield. Moves the ball back. Might be a foul there. Referee happy to let play continue. Beautiful switch on into the right-hand side. Puts on the afterburners is Raj Maiti. It's very well the centre half. Hammers that forward. And the second ball, very, very important. Tumsul Tongson has been everywhere in the midfield area. He's covered a lot of ground. Head coach Abhishek Das will be pleased with the way his team have been defensively. Very few chances away to Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the early stages. We saw this in the match week 1 as well, where they were solid defensively, but FC Goa, a 10-minute spell, really took the game away from Diamond Harbour Football Club just before half-time. The crunching challenge. Been a few stoppages, but Donald Singh's okay to continue. 25 minutes on the clock here. Nothing to separate Mohun Bagan Super Giants and Diamond Harbour Football Club. And shifting onto the right-hand side, thought about the first-time cross, decides against it. Now the overlap is being made. Space is created for the cross now. Should be comfortable, and it is. Oh, it seems interested. Good defending there just to shepherd that out of play for a goal kick. See Diamond Harbour trying to use the width to try and get the balls into the box, but that's not enough. Just putting the ball into the box, they need to commit bodies into the box. 3 or 4 players need to break their necks to get in. Roshan Singh. Very calm build up here. Ivan Castagna play the 1-2. There's Ghazi. Tries to get the quick throw in there. The eagle-eyed referee spots it in. It's a throw in for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. As he's been up and down that right wing. Here's Castagna. Hans Roshan Singh. Mohammad Bilal down the left hand side, trying to play the ball into the channel again. He's got the pace. Can he get there first? He can. Secures the possession nicely. Now trying to create a bit of separation. Harbour's got everybody behind the ball. Goes for the big switch out to Ghazi. Brings that down expertly. He's taking a bit of a chance here and he's lost possession. And now Rohit Singh can drive forward, waiting for a bit of support. Gaurav has made the run on the left-hand side. They've kept the ball very nicely down the right-hand side. Thought about the cross, goes on the outside. Tries to just hammer that into the area. Very good defending. Harbour Football Club are starting to benefit from Mohun Bagan Super Giants being slightly loose in possession in their own half. Absolutely imperative that the defenses don't make mistakes, don't hand gifts. The crunching challenge in midfield means that yet another stoppage. This time it's the number 30, Rajbul Halder. Getting quick medical assistance here. Just under 20 minutes of play remaining in the first half. Absolutely nothing to separate these two teams who are desperate to start off and get that first victory on the board. National group stages is often unforgiving. Couple of losses and you'll see yourself out of the running for the national championships. Only the top two teams will progress to the semi-finals. And both sets of players receiving a bit of treatment. There'll be a lot of battle scars after this opening first half has been played with a real level of intensity. Ramps already difficult settings. We're beginning with March, and we all know what that means in India. The temperatures start to rise. Conditions become very difficult, but these athletes, they are built different, aren't they? Well, a lengthy stoppage will be added on after the 45 minutes, but Tumsul Thompson is okay to continue. Going for Diamond Harbour Football Club into the 30th minute. Trying to take advantage of set pieces. Hasn't happened for them in open play yet. Raja Harijan. Just put this into the danger area, into the mixer. Really good throw in there. Mohun Bagan win the first header. Harijan with the ball into the box. Great whip on it. Excellent defending. Harijan Rohan Singh does the right thing there. Doesn't know what's behind him. Shepherds that away for a corner. Diamond Harbour Football Club slowly gaining a foothold in this match. Rajesh Rajbar on corner duties on that right foot. He's going to just float this into the danger area, which he does. He's kept it very short, doesn't beat the first man. Mohun Bagan trying to set up a counter-attack here, but just decides to hammer that away. Safety first approach from the men in green and maroon. The defending champions, absolutely brilliant last season. From start to finish, set the standard. Looking to go back-to-back. Not easy considering they will have a target on their back every time they play. Happens in every league, doesn't it? When you are the defending champions, your opposition just raises their levels knowing that you have to be at their very best to try and displace the defending champs. That's why going back-to-back in any sport, any level of competition, is one of the most difficult things. These players will be hoping to break into their senior team. Mohun Bagan Super Giants, highly competitive. Got talent pool just pouring through. Something that head coach Degi Cardoso will have to manage and hope that some of his boys can break through the first team. Of course, the main objective, isn't it, of the Reliance Foundation Development League? It's been a great bridge between academy football and first team football. Diamond Harbour in the central areas. Not looking to switch it out, but not too much on it. Ref getting involved in the build up there. The thick of things. Yep, you'll obviously have to stop play once the ball. That's against Mr. Chowdhury. Just under 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Each one of these two teams can steal a march heading into the halftime break. Just feel like the opening goal will make so much of the difference. Really put the pressure on the opposition, considering how both defenses have been very much on the top of the game. Suraj Kujur onto the right hand side. Trying to progress with short, crisp passes. Keeps it nicely. Looks for the reverse pass, but overhits that. Comfortable for Priyansh Dubey. Dubey trying to start off the attack here. Then largely in trouble between the sticks. Mohun Bagan Super Giants looking for back-to-back clean sheets. Still waiting for their first goal though. Very solid, but need to just open their account to get things going. Give a bit of confidence to the forward players. Even Castagna. And another channel pass. Well defended. I think he does very well. Oh, really good composure showcase. Can't keep the pass. And I think that pretty much sums up Diamond Harbour Football Club. It's a really good passage of play, but when it comes stitching that final pass, just gets away from them. Sajid Ghazi, number 20, looking to put his throw in the mix. Been found open on multiple occasions down the right-hand side. Well, they don't decide to fling this into the box, decide to keep in possession. And head coach Abhishek Das for Diamond Harbour Football Club will be very happy with the defensive work this team have displayed here in the opening half an hour. On the left-hand side now. And look at the quickness at which Diamond Harbour quickly get back into position. It's impossible to play through the central areas, and that's why the wide areas become so crucial. Here's Rohit Singh. Sit onto the left-hand side. Another channel pass. Defender. Oh, it's a flick-on header. It's a foot race, and the goalkeeper wins that comfortably. And centre half does well to try and get his header on it, but really took the pace off perfectly for the centre forward. Good pass onto the right-hand side. This is good football played by Diamond Harbour. Progressing through the gears. Mohamed Bilal comes across, does very nicely. Diamond Harbour keeping the pressure on the right-hand side. A good passage of play. Here's Raja Harijan, the skipper. Right, a couple of challenges. Inviting his teammate forward. Shifted onto the left-hand side. Rohit Singh with a very clever pass. Into the channel. Beautifully defended. Rohit Singh with so much composure from the centre defensive midfielder. Fires that ball towards Tumsul Tongson. Protects it nicely. That was a really tricky pass considering Tongson had a defender right on the back, and if Diamond Harbour could have pinched the ball there, they could have been in business. Atul Haldar in midfield. Loses out. Again, Diamond Harbour win the ball in the midfield area. This has been a very productive area for them. Here's Deep. Keeps it short. Oh, he gives it away inexplicably. That is something that will really frustrate head coach Abhishek Das. They've done a lot of good things. When it matters, when the pass needs to be played, they've either underhit or overhit it. Teams trying to just gauge the situation, make sure that the conditions are well read. The 10 minutes plus added on time remaining in this tight and cagey Group A affair here. Nothing to separate these two teams. Can't give it away inexplicably. A lot of misplaced passes. Rohit Singh waiting for runners. That's a clever attempt of a pass, but Priyansh Dubey quickly off his line. Nice vision there from Rohit Singh. He's been pretty active down the left-hand side. Shown some great pace and vision. Tumsul Tongson Immediately picks his head up for the pass. It's nearly perfect there. Very good defending. Donald Singh gets there first. Excellent work there from Suraj Kujur. Can Mohun Bagan win the ball high up the pitch? It's a real battle here. Diamond Harbour just get rid of the danger some way, somehow, and the foul will be given. Absolutely imperative that they don't give any loose balls away, especially this close towards half-time. Half-time team talk will completely change for both head coaches if their teams do manage to get the opening goal here. Mohun Bagan Super Giants yet to concede a goal, but yet to even score a goal in the national group stages so far. Only three halves of football. Really associate that with the defending champions who were free scoring, mind you, last season. Second in the regionals with 12 points, just conceding two goals. Very, very strong defensively. The third in the zonals, 2 points for them, just dropping their level slightly on that occasion as head coach Degi Cardozo was just trying to find the right balance heading into the national group stages. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, first in the zonals, 13 points, just the 2 goals conceded. They were absolutely brilliant in the zonals after a bit of a 50-50 regionals performance. Third in the regionals with just 9 points registered. It's good enough to get them into the zonals, and from there, Diamond Harbour looked very, very good. There's Suraj Kujur. Keeps it short here for Raj Mehti. So it's Singh now trying to get away from Ghazi. Ghazi very strong defensively. Not going to let them go. And you can see how congested things are. Players are just been converging towards the ball. And when that happens, spaces often will be found on the opposite flank, and that's when the switch of play is very, very important. Rohit Singh mops up comfortably. Shifts it onto the left-hand side. 7 minutes plus added on time remaining in this very tense encounter here. Neither team giving an inch on the pitch. Here's Levan Castagna. And he's been happy to hit those channel passes time and time again. No chances taken there. In the centre half, Suraj Kujur. There's Donald Singh. Go on the outside. Good defending again. Shutting down any possible attacks as quickly as possible. You can see the difference in approach with both teams when they do have throw-ins. Mohun Bagan like to play it short, while Diamond Harbour Football Club look to put it in the mixer. Strong play defensively. Amjad Khan just nicely on the right-hand side. Tries to ride a couple of challenges, trying to go by his lonesome. Beats one, can't beat the other. There's Palajam Roshan Singh, finds Levan Castagna. Into the 40th minute, Mohun Bagan Super Giants have come the closest to opening the scoring. After Roshan Singh's terrific free kick crashed against the post. On the follow-up, the effort was over the crossbar. Since then, Diamond Harbour defensively, very, very solid. Sultan loses the ball here. This is where Diamond Harbour have gotten the most amount of joy, winning the ball high up the pitch. Here's Rohit Singh down the left-hand side. He's got a lot of space here. Looks to cross the ball into the box. Comfortably defended there by Mohamed Bilal. Let's strike from distance. Just get caught under his foot. Could get the shot away. Clever pass. Rohit Singh fakes. Leaves a defender on the deck and nearly finds the top corner. Ball ends up closer to the corner flag, rather. Very interesting. Lovely play there from Rohit Singh. First time in the box. I fade that into the top corner. 5 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in this first half. Will be a fair few minutes, expecting about 3 minutes, but we will wait for confirmation, obviously. Have been a few stoppages for injuries. Highly competitive games. We expect it to be throughout the national group stages. As he finds himself in a bit of space down the right-hand side, crunching challenge there from Raj Mehti. Absolutely no chances taken there. Left-sided centre half has been going in full-blooded with his challenges. Ghazi down the right-hand side, keeps it short. Here's Levan Castagna. Right back, serving his options. Writing his centre half forward. Every Mohun Bagan Super Giant player in the Diamond Harbour half now, barring the goalkeeper. Decent ball. It's a brilliant touch there from Donaldson. Can he get the shot away? I think the offside flag has been raised. That was the opportunity for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Donald Singh doing very well. Lovely clip pass into the channel, timed his run nearly perfectly, and the referee is just telling him, let me do my job. Nearly got fortuitous then, filled in the empty net. Harbour Football Club once again, another solid display. I think the first objective from head coach Abhishek Das would have been defensive solidity. Having conceded 3 goals against FC Goa, they have said, get that clean sheet first, and then we'll try and build from there. Towering header there from Levan Castagna. 3 minutes plus added on time remaining. There's Shubhadeep Ghosh. Sit in tight areas. Again, Mohun Bagan seem to be stopping the attacks as quickly as possible. Harijan decides to go backwards. There's Rajmeti. Immediately closed down. This could be dangerous. Again, it's Donald Singh firing down the right-hand side. Puts on the afterburners. Great pace. Wonderful recovery there from Mehti. Still have the ball though. Here's Haldar. Puts the ball in. Very good defensively. And they do win the second ball. Harbour now trying to create the attack. Outside of the boot pass. Somehow finds Rohit Singh. And now looks to put the pace down the left-hand side. He's got Ghazi Force in company. Rohit Singh creates a bit of space and well blocked there from Ghazi. Crunching challenge. Breaks kindly here for Gaurav Chotrani. Just to hammer that towards goal. Gaurav Chunari did score that consolation goal against FC Goa in their 3-1 loss. Only goal scorer on the pitch here in the national group stages as Priyansh Dubey. Commanding goalkeeping and a quick release. Here's Donald Singh. And Rohit Singh down the left-hand side has put some effort in terms of the pace, determination, and real intensity. Can they give the ball away there? Such a risky pass. Will Haldar deals with it nicely, but that is an unnecessary pass, really. Putting your player in so much trouble. Here's Rohit Singh. Final minute of normal time here in the first half. Again, just worked it nicely, but again, that's pretty much sums up the first half, doesn't it? The final action, the final pass, the final cross. It's just been overhit on multiple occasions. Second half will be very, very intriguing. Mohun Bagan Super Giants had to concede a goal in nearly 3 halves of football here in the national group stages. That is quite an impressive feat considering the goal-scoring prowesses of the teams on display here in the national group stages. There's Rajmeti. Channel pass, asking a lot from Rohit Singh to try and chase that down. I think even his energy levels would have slightly dipped as 2 minutes of added on time has been signaled by the fourth official. Fourth official today, Mavto. Keeping an eye on the substitutions, stoppages, deciding 2 minutes is sufficient. Then added on time here in the first half, both coaches will be urging their team to keep that defensive solidity. To concede now will be a huge blow for the team who do concede. So close towards half-time as Mohun Bagan Super Giants are just trying to venture forward. Here's Levan Castagna. Finds Roshan Singh. Roshan going for the big switch. Defending, but they win the second ball. Look at Rohit Singh there helping out defensively. Terrific from him. To manage to win the loose ball onto the right-hand side. Rohit Singh finding himself all over the turf here. Now looking for the switch onto the right-hand side. The chase is on. Should be comfortable for the defender. Nicely done. Mohun Singh on that occasion just shepherds the ball out of play as we're heading into the final minute of added on time here. Hasn't been too much goal mouth action. Diamond Harbour Football Club having just the one opportunity, but wasn't a shot on goal really. Bagan Super Giants coming the closest early on in the first half. That tremendous Roshan Singh free kick that came thundering against the post. An early warning shot fired, and since then, Mohun Bagan Super Giants yet to really get their forward players going. Rajkumar Singh and Shiba Munda feeding off scraps. Mohammad Bilal shifts it onto the left hand side. There's Bilal again, who made that brilliant challenge. There's Liman Castania. This might just be the last attack of the first half. Liman has kept playing those channel passes all of the first half. Donald Singh gets there first, puts the ball into the box, hits the roof of the net and out for a goal kick. The referee blows the halftime whistle here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Nothing to separate these two teams here in the Group A fixture of the national group stages of the Reliance Foundation Development League. Mohun Bagan Super Giants yet to concede a goal in the national group stages, but yet to score one either. As head coach Degi Cardozo will be urging his team to try and be a bit more aggressive in the forward areas. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, in a game where they cannot afford to lose, have been very solid defensively. Half time here at the MFA ground in Shillong. It's Mohun Bagan Super Giants nil, Diamond Harbour Football Club nil. The stats show you that there's been very little to separate the two teams. Mohun Bagan Super Giants just edging it in terms of possession. 3 shots on target to Diamond Harbour's one. 4 chances created by Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Nothing really that has been too much for Mohammad Arbaz to be threatened by in goal. Challenges have been firing in. 2 corners for Diamond Harbour Football Club as it's 0-0 here at the MFA ground. Mohun Bagan Super Giants looking for their first goal and their first victory as defending champions. We'll enjoy the highlights and we'll be back very shortly with the second half action as the defending champions Mohun Bagan Super Giants still searching for their first goal here. As Diamond Harbour Football Club, very solid defensively. Well, the two sets of players back on the field here, the MFA ground in Shillong. What has been a tight and cagey opening first half. And little the scoreline in this Group A clash in the Reliance Foundation Development League national group stages. Wait and see whether or not either coaches have blinked here and made an early change. Bring you any sort of confirmation as quickly as possible as both teams looking to register their first victory. We've seen two players for Mohun Bagan Super Giants warming up in the sidelines. Number 42, Gurnaj Grewal, and number 63, Aditya Adhikari. You can see who they have replaced. But head coach Degi Cardozo wasting absolutely no time here in the bids of trying to get the first victory as quickly as possible. As for Diamond Harbour Football Club, defensively, they've been very solid. Going forward, they will want a bit more in terms of just trying to get that shots on target to trouble Priyansh Dubey in goal. This is a massive 45 minutes in the context of Group A, the national group stage of the Reliance Foundation Development League. It could really shape the table as FC Goa very much on top with 2 wins out of 2. Mohun Bagan Super Giants and Diamond Harbour Football Club look to keep pace here. Diamond Harbour Football Club looking for their first points. As for Mohun Bagan Super Giants looking for their first victory as defending champions in the national group stage as they immediately hammer the ball forward, trying to put pressure. You've seen this multiple occasions, haven't we, where the team who takes the kickoff just hammers that forward and tries to just push up the pitch. Shibamunda, one of the players that have been withdrawn for Gurnaj Grewal. Gurnaj Grewal and Aditya Adhikari both coming on to try and affect the game in the second half. Bagan down the right-hand side, trying to venture forward after a tight and cagey first half. Those watching live on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel, do put in the live chat, what do you think the scoreline will be come full time? The defending champions still waiting for their first goal in the national group stages. Defensively, they've been a rock. It's a decent ball in, but just hammers that way past and out for a goal kick. Head coach Abhishek Das not making any changes. Diamond Harbour Football Club. Shibamunda and Ajit Ghazi both coming off at half-time for Gurnaj Grewal and Aditya Adhikari. Head coach Degi Cardozo looking to plot his way, try and get his team the 3 points they've been thirsting for here. In the central areas, they've kept it nicely. Here's Gurnaj Grewal. Immediately slots into the midfield area alongside Tumsul Tongson. He's given the ball away here now. Diamond Harbour down the left-hand side, committing players forward. Plenty of Mohun Bagan players back defensively. Good work there from Tumsul Tongson. That was a lot of ground to get that interception. Yes, Dubey yet to concede a goal in the national group stages. Looking for back-to-back clean sheets. Here's a long ball punted forward there. It's a high boot. Suraj Kujur just goes crunching in there and Rohit Singh. It's a free kick in a very dangerous position. Rohit Singh breaking his neck to go from midfield into the channel area. Suraj Kujur just trying to be a no-nonsense defender on that occasion. Catches a chunk of Rohit Singh there as Mohun Bagan Super Giants will have this opportunity with the set piece down the right-hand side. From open play, there have been very few chances. Both teams have cancelled each other out. 2.5 minutes into the second half. Much followed the patterns of the first half as Roshan Singh, 77, using that left foot of his. He came the closest in the first half with that tremendous free kick. Came within inches to opening the scoreline, and if that had gone in, the complexion of the match early on would have completely changed. This might be favourable for a right footer though, just to get it away from Mohammad Arbaj in goal. Three options for Mohun Bagan Super Giants, keeping everybody guessing in terms of the free kick. Couple of dummies. Everybody's let that go and off kept it short. Clever, but they read it perfectly there. Diamond Harbour. Short free kick routine. Comfortably read on that occasion. As though they're coming a long way to try and get involved in the build-up. Put forward there by Rohan Singh. Turns into a brilliant pass onto the right-hand side. First touch is decent. Again, it's easily into the hands of Mohammad Arbaj. Release as well now in the central areas. Has to be careful. He's turned into a very good pass, trying to just touch that around the corner. Good defending. Very much on the front foot. Both sets of defenders have been very, very solid. Defensively, both coaches will be very happy with the way the team have gone out there and shut the opposition down. Games such as this just feel like at one moment of quality or even a mistake might be the difference between the two teams. Defending champions Mohun Bagan Super Giants still searching for their first goal in the national group stages. 0-0 against Bengaluru Football Club in match week 1. In the midfield area, Rajkumar Singh just dropping in. There's Donald Singh, who's been pretty active in the first half as he floats the ball into the box. Good goalkeeping again there from Mohammad Arbaz. Trying to just float that towards the far stick. Into the 5th minute of the second half. It has very much followed the patterns of the first half. There's Mohammad Bilal with a terrific challenge on deep gain when this team were in real trouble. Levan Castagna left a back pass very short. Here's Bilal. Not done expertly to Donald Singh. Trying to get away from the challenges. And on that left-hand side, Roshan Singh finding himself a clever pass. Decent first touch. Immediately closed down. There's Gurnaj Grewal. Well defended again. You can see the way that man in white is quickly covering spaces and he goes for the blast from distance there. Mohammad Bilal immediately closed down. That was an awkward bounce. Bilal happy to secure possession. Turns into a very nice pass here. Here's Donald Singh. Gets away from the challenges. Keeps the possession. Leaves it a little too much on that occasion. Gurnaj Grewal can't bring that under control as Diamond Harbour now looking to venture forward. Down the left-hand side. Just shows too much there to the defender. Cleared away. Was crunching in on that occasion onto the left-hand side. Looking for the cross into the box. Decently done. Oh, he's won the ball here on the right-hand side. Looks for the shot. It's a brilliant block. It's Mohammad Bilal again. Oh, this time it's Roshan Singh rather, who comes across and makes an all-important block. Amjad Khan finding himself further forward on that occasion. There was a sight of goal. His eyes would have lit up on that occasion, but Roshan Singh immediately. The number 77, Roshan Singh, trying to affect both boxes. Diamond Harbour. Again with these set pieces, looking to open up the Mohun Bagan Super Giants defense. Diamond Harbour Football Club will have to tap into whatever worked fantastically well for them in the zonals. They're on top with 13 points, having just conceded 2 goals. Head coach Abhishek Das. Very pleased defensively with this way this team have gone about their business. Raj Mehti from the back, taking this corner kick now with that left-footed in-swinger. Raj Dubey will be taking an aggressive position by the looks of it. He delivers. Good header at the front post. Second opportunity there. The strike is well blocked. They should be able to clear there. Foul spotted by the official. Trying to pry open the defense using those second balls as aggressive as possible with 2 set pieces. Absolutely nothing to separate these two teams. Well over 50 minutes played. Gurnaj Grewal. affect the play. Here's Palojam Roshan Singh. There's Ron Singh. Goes to the switch out there. Nearly a perfectly weighted pass. What a pass that is. Now the cross comes in. Low driven cross. Outstanding goalkeeping there from Mohammad Arbaj. Had to get that spot on, and he did. But that all comes from Rohan Singh playing an immaculate cross-field pass. That might be the strategy going forward. Here's Amjad Khan. Got the overlap on the outside. Decides to drift infield. Amjad Khan with the outside of his boot. Tries to find the audacious pass, but well defended. Now Mohun Bagan Super Giants can venture forward here. There are plenty of players in this attack. And to be as precise as possible, both sets of players is guilty of trying to overhit or underhit the final pass. Very backing off, just keeping possession in tight areas. There's Tumsul Thompson. An excellent first half in terms of amount of ground he covered, interceptions made, and this driving runs. Another pass that was overhit on the occasion as we enter the 10th minute and the second half. Second half is pretty much following the patterns of the first. I just feel that this game has been so tight and tense with absolutely nothing to separate each other. It's just going to be about that moment of quality, isn't it? Which one of these two teams are going to just show it when it really matters? Skewed header, some clearance. Even the first ball on that occasion. Strong challenge there. Referee right on the scene there to give the foul in favour of Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Rajesh Rajbar on that occasion, just guilty of committing the foul, just trying to pinch the ball and start off the attack. Mohan Singh with the free kick. 10 minutes of second half action going by very swiftly here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Ball forward, defended very well there by Rajmeti. Able to sweep up, mop up on this occasion. Pass into midfield, instead goes wide to Amjad Khan on the right hand side. Final pass, the chase is on. He does very nicely here, the number 69 Gaurav Chanari. It's very well to fashion a chance. It's a clever pass, but we're really making the run towards the fast stick. Yeah, Sube just mops up. And Harbour slowly gaining decent territory. Had a few sighters, not resulting in shots on target. Two second half substitutes. Gunaj Grewal and Aditya Adhikari coming on for Shivam Munda and Shahid Ghazi. Head coach Degi Cardozo wants more from his players. Draw here would be putting the defending champions in a tough spot. Here's Roshan Singh. Keeps it short to Grewal. Clever pass on by Rohit Singh onto the left hand side. Donald Singh thought about the first time cross. Keeps it short to Grewal. Possession here for Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the opposition half. Once again, everybody in the Mohun Bagan team, barring the goalkeeper, in the opposition half. Cross comes into the box. Should be comfortable. Just slightly overhits that. After a throw in. Another situation where Diamond Harbour defend that very well. Be a foul there, and it is. Well spotted by referee Chowdhury on that occasion. The head coach Abhishek Das will be looking at his bench at some point to make the difference. Some Sarkar Shukritan Das, the number 10, expecting him to be on the pitch at some point. Shubham Hebram, Panchit Singh in midfield, Amar Adam, Arnab Ghosh. Plenty of options for head coach Abhishek Das on the bench. In midfield, look at the way that Mohun Bagan Super Giants are just crowding that midfield area. They played very nicely here to Rohit Singh. Inviting Donald Singh forward. Lovely drop onto his right foot. Donald Singh driving forward. Clever pass onto the left-hand side. Rohit Singh puts the ball in. He just overhits that once again. Defender takes no chances. Happy to concede the corner there. It's an awkward ball there for Rajmeti to deal with. This goes over his shoulder. Louder call there from one of his teammates. Could have been a bit more decisive instead. Seats the corner. And from open play, the chances have been few and far in between. From set pieces, Things could really open up here. Roshan Singh from the back. It's a short corner. Interesting tactic here from Mohun Bagan, changing the angle. Now the right-footed cross into the box. Brilliant delivery, the header just wide. The last touch might have come off the Diamond Harbour defender. Another corner this time for Mohun Bagan Super Giants at the near side. Let me take it short. Diamond Harbour defenders falling asleep here. Here's Tumsul Thompson. Shifts the angle to Rohit Singh. Thompson again. Brilliant bit of skill there from Tumsul Thompson. Looks to curl that into the corner. Great strike, but off balance. Not for a goal kick. Again, from set pieces, you cannot afford to fall asleep, especially with the number of short corners that Mohun Bagan Supergiant have taken in this match so far. Mohammad Arbaj will be very pleased with the way his defenders have patrolled that back line. Expect to keep the clean sheet here as Mohun Bagan Supergiant still searching for their first goal in the national group stages here. Defending champions feel that there's ready must-win scenarios there for them. People have started in such a perfect manner that I feel that it's just going to be one spot open for the rest of the 5 teams. You never know if FC Goa start to drop points. It's very, very interesting at the top. Here's Roshan Singh. Finds Palujam Rohan Singh. Pass on to the left-hand side. Just bring that under control. And Thompson caught in an awkward position here. He's not going to let that go. Great battle there in the midfield area. There's Mohammad Bilal. Finds Gurnaj Grewal. Good pass on to the right-hand side here. Thought about the cross, decides against it. As we head into the final half an hour here at the MFA ground. He's rode the challenge nicely. Chance for the cutback. Decides to delay it. Chance. Oh, played away. Well, there were 2 players queuing up for the cutback. Found neither, and very good defending there by Shubhadeep Ghosh. So here's his line. That might be the avenue for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Once again, using the flanks to their advantage. Rajkumar Singh, centre forward, has been feeding off scraps, the number 75. Had really an opportunity at goal. He'll know as a centre forward, when the chance does arrive, he has to be clinical. In the half an hour remaining, which one of these teams decide that it's time to take the risk here? Rajgul Haldar, giving it away. Tumsul Johnson does nicely. There's Donald Singh on the left-hand side. Donald Singh is happy to shift it. Keeps it short. Changing the angle once again. There is a Mohun Bagan player on the floor here. The ball towards the far stick is very well defended once again by Raj Methi. He's been defending that far post very strongly. Going for Mohun Bagan Super Giants as Tumsul Thompson gets back onto his feet gingerly. He's put in a great shift in midfield, the number 81. Head towards the final half an hour. One of those games where you just feel that one goal will be enough to separate the 2 teams. Mohun Bagan Super Giants have taken all their set pieces short. This time. Again, looking for the change of angle onto the right-hand side. He's caught in a cul-de-sac here. Tries to just bully his way forward. Can't get it out, and out for a goal kick. We did have the yellow card there for Rajgul Haldar, number 30 for Diamond Harbour Football Club. Once again, Mohun Bagan down the right-hand side. Again, everybody's queuing up here. They've got 3 in the box. Trying to keep it short. Gurnaj with a heavy touch. Shows too much. Thought about the shot. Well closed down. And Harbour now can try and spring this attack. That's a very clever pass down the left-hand side. Very good defending. So strong on that occasion, but too strong according to referee Chaudhary on that occasion. And the game has been played at a ferocious pace. Just the 1 yellow card, showcasing that it's been tough but fair Rajgul Haider, the number 30 for Diamond Harbour Football Club, picking up the game's lone yellow card. This is where the risk-taking capabilities of both teams will be tested. Who's going to be the team who's just going to put that extra bit, that extra effort, that special effort, as they say, try and get the game's opening goal. Closed him down nicely there, Donald Singh, and he does pinch it. Clever first-time pass. Rohit Singh comes across in support. Keep it short here. Good security of the ball. Najrewal immediately shut down. Swarmed by three players. Brilliant there from Diamond Harbour Football Club. As he looks to drive forward here. Needs to release the pass. Shows too much to the centre half. Excellent defending. Mohamed Bilal just comes across with a bit of ease. Lovely turn there. Good defending. And both teams have just cancelled each other out. There's been a really intriguing battles. One of these teams looking to yield an inch on the pitch. Look at it goes. Just feed that into the channel. Going for Mohun Bagan Super Giants, head coach Degi Cardozo did make a half-time double substitution. Still waiting for head coach Abhishek Das to turn to his bench. And referee Chowdhury there insisting that, basically instructing the players that and do his job. He doesn't need anybody in his ear. Mohan Singh shifted onto the right-hand side. Even Castania asking a lot out of Aditya Adhikari. Does very well there, the substitute. Ball into the box. Outstanding goalkeeping there from Mohammad Arbaz. He's flying out. Punches it away. Range is still not cleared though. With a very clever pass onto the right-hand side. Very good defending. You can see the corner, but it's Mohun Bagan Super Giants who started the game. Great territory here. Players to try and rectify that situation. 25 minutes plus stoppage time remain here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Roshan Singh from the back. On set piece duty here with that left foot of his. Really scored, now looks to assist. It's gone a long way out. Do win the first ball though. The box for Donald Singh. Could go for the strike, instead floats that towards the far stick. Excellent defending. Amjad Khan just heads that away. And Harbour can once again recalibrate and show their defense is strong. Something that head coach Abhishek Das will be very, very happy about defensively. Having conceded 3 against FC Goa, been a much better defensive performance. On the ground, Super Giants. A little bit Purnaj Grewal. Slightly heavy. Mohun Bagan Super Giants start off the opening 2 games with draws. You don't want to lose them, but 2 draws means that 4 points will be dropped. The opening 2 games, not the start that the defending champions were looking for. It's a strike from distance and it's just wide. Mohammad Arbaz was slightly concerned, goes and covering that front post. Still waiting for Diamond Harbour to make that change here. Coach Abhishek Das keeping his cards close to his chest, trying to time this to perfection. And that's the risk that you run if you try and take off one of your defenders or midfielders for a forward player. You might lose that defensive solidity. Hopes of trying to get a goal. That's a very clever pass here for Rohit Singh. Outstanding defending. Great recovery pace on display. Switch of play on the right hand side for Amjad Khan. He's got a bit of space here, the number 8. Moving forward from right back. Tries to go on the outside. Good defending here. He's done very well there, Amjad Khan. And very nearly creating the space. Excellent defending. Look at the work that Donald Singh from left wing has made there. So much ground to get back and help out his fullback. Thompson immediately being put under pressure there by Deep Gain. Heading into the final 20 minutes. Been very much on a knife's edge here. Young Rohan Singh moving forward outside of the boot pass to the Trivella. Defended. You see their defenders having to be very comfortable in possession. That is the modern game in a nutshell. Not just defenders, but even the goalkeepers have to be comfortable with the ball at their feet, help out and build up. Just being a good shot stopper, no longer just a requirement. You have to be good in all facets, really, at the back. Same goes with the defenders. Here's Amjad Khan, put under pressure. Gurnath Grewal, it's the ball for Tum Sultan, really making the run down the left-hand side. Mohammad Arbaz taking his time, plays a pass. It's a risky strategy, but they look to play out the back. Khan just hammers that forward. Securing the ball is Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Ditya Adhikari down the right-hand side has made a real change for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. A couple of half chances that they've had has come from the right-hand side. Here's Roshan Singh. Flip pass. This is beautiful football from Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Rohit Singh puts it on his right foot, switches it onto the right-hand side. Excellent work. That is the kind of work you want to see from the wingers. Both wingers, really. Both sides have been working tremendously hard to get back into defensive positions. As a double substitution being ready here. Supratim and Aymar both coming. It's a triple substitution by the looks of it. Shubham Sarkar is coming on as well. There you have it. Diamond Harbour Football Club right on the 70-minute mark, making a triple substitution as Roji Tamang and Pavitra are coming on as well. As we head towards the final 20 minutes, these substitutions made by head coach Abhishek Das. Number 10, Shupratim Das. Number 6, Suam Sarkar. And number 21, Aymar Adam. There you have it. 4 changes made by head coach Degi Cardozo. He made a double substitution in the 45th minute. Broke off half time as Diamond Harbour Football Club have shuffled their pack as well. Might be another change on the horizon here. For number 4, Rohit Das. 4 changes by both sides. We head towards the final 20 minutes, and fortunately the gurney is out for one of the players to be taken off the pitch here. Not ideal, as head coach Abhishek Das will be forced to making an extra change. There you have it. Rohit Das, the number 4, introduced into the fray as well. Last minute patch up job there. Make sure that he's at his best. Will be waiting to make his impact on the pitch here. Rohit Das at the back. Shubham Sarkar as well. 2 changes being made defensively, as Aymar Adam and Shupratim Das in the forward areas will look to try and unlock Mohun Bagan Super Giants defense. 18 minutes plus stoppage time remain here at the MFA ground in Shillong. Absolutely nothing to separate these two teams here in Group A. Mohun Bagan Super Giants, as it stands, will have just 2 points after the opening 2 games, as Diamond Harbour Football Club are 20 minutes away from securing their first point at the national group stages. There's Amjad Khan. And his pass comfortably intercepted. Will be a change in personnel, but change in shape for both teams, having made 4 changes each. A pass attempt there from Roshan Singh. Sure, it goes comfortably, recovers the ball. Mohammad Arbaz has had a Few defensive actions to make between the sticks. Not really anything in terms of a big save to be made. Both goalkeepers will be tested. James Tobe to really make a save of note. 73 minutes on the clock here. Which one of these teams is going to take that extra bit of risk, that special effort, especially in a game where both teams are looking to secure their first victory? 3 points here for either one of these teams would be a massive boost. Try and get into the top two. Bilal, and their outstanding challenge on deep gain in the first half after Levan Castanha's short back pass put them in trouble. Here's Gurnath Grewal. Finds Singh down the left-hand side. Here's Dorji Tamang. That's a clever pass. And he's through on goal here. It's a very heavy touch. Just goes on the outside. Keeper commits. Somehow keeps the ball in play. Kasang Dorji Tamang nearly making incredible impacts. It's coming on. That was his first touch. And it was a perfect through pass from the man who scored a hat-trick in the finals last season. 75th minute here. Here's Supritam Das. Have a drop of the shoulder and looks to shift around to the left-hand side. Defending a real battle on the far side. Loses balance, quickly recovers. Bitramandi, who replaced Ghazi on the right-hand side. Ghazi putting in a great shift on that right flank. And neither the linesman nor the referee spotting or identifying that as a foul. Big challenge there for Shivam Sarkar. "15 minutes plus stoppage time remain here at the MFA ground in Shillong. As it stands, Mohun Bagan Super Giants 0-0 against Bengaluru Football Club. 0-0 here in Diamond Harbour Football Club. Defending champions. Not the ideal start, but yet to be breached defensively. Something that head coach Degi Cardozo can take as huge positives. Yet to score a goal in the national group stages either. And good break in the central areas. The left-hand side, Mohun Bagan slightly edging it in the second half. Asandorji Tamang finds Rohit Singh on the left-hand side. Cut back, decent, very well defended at the front post and just hammers that out to touch. Both coaches making 4 changes. Fikdas making 4 changes in a jiffy on that 70-minute mark. For Degi Cardozo, making 2 changes at halftime and 2 changes on the 70-minute mark. Gurnath Grewal, Vidya Adhikari, Tamang and Pavitra Mandi, the 4 players who have come on for Bagan Super Giants. Good work in the central areas there by Gurnath Grewal. Shifts it onto the right-hand side. 15 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. We're reaching the business end of this Group A clash. So the low-driven cross, well defended again. Maitri comes across. He's been excellent defensively as Mohun Bagan keeping the pressure on here. Can't keep the second ball though. Shifted onto the right-hand side. Very good football here from Diamond Harbour Football. Shot, and he'll have to chase this down here. Amjad Khan. Defending there by Rohan Singh. To be in goal. To make a save of note. Over 76 minutes played here. The goal now certainly feels like it would be the winner, isn't it? Crunching challenge. Fair and clean as a whistle. Protects the ball nicely. Great carry here. Looking for the clever through pass. Depending on that occasion. Maradam on that occasion just trying to be tries to influence the game off the bench. And the Trivella pass, we've seen that a lot from Bagan Super Giants defenders. With the outside of the boot. In the midfield area, immediately closed down. Needs to go backwards to go forwards. And the Khan shifts it onto the right hand side. Just fights the challenge of Dorji Tamang. For Diamond Harbour Football Club. Goal now would be absolutely massive for either team. So with it goes on the right hand side. So nobody really closing him down. Everybody falling asleep here. Amar Adam shifts it onto the right hand side. Cut back chance. Nobody makes the run in the central areas. That's where you want your centre forward. Try and make the impact. Good play on the right hand side, but that comes from Mohun Bagan Super Giants, just falling asleep on the throw in. A lot of space in the pockets there. Heading into the business end of the match. Those watching live on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel, do put in the live chat. What do you think the full time score will be? Absolutely nothing to separate the two teams. Great to see kind of viewership that we expect here from the Reliance Foundation Development League National Group stages. Academy talents break into the first team. One of the main objective of the Reliance Foundation Development League, bridging the gap between academy football and first team football. One thing, finds Mohammad Bilal. Standing pass there from the centre half, inviting his wing around the right hand side. The defending from both teams has been first class here. Also from Diamond Harbour Football Club in the second half have been put under pressure. Coming to the box. And on that occasion, just very good defending. Safety first approach. Very impressed with Ajmeti defensively. He's taken no chances. He's covered the spaces really well. Now securing the ball. Thompson under pressure. Oh, that's a very loose pass. Diamond Harbour really looking to profit from it. That's not able to bring that under control. Here's Tumsul Thompson. Great feet. For a clever nutmeg. That is under pressure. He's got real composure. Rod Singh is the 1-2 nicely. Creates a bit of separation now. Short. Now looks to just clip that into the area. Comfortable for the defender. 10 minutes plus stoppage time remain here at the MFA ground in Shillong. In a tight and cagey affair. Nothing to separate these two teams here in Group A. FC Goa setting the pace. 2 wins out of 2 on top of Group A. What an outstanding pass that is from Mohammad Arbaz. He killed that dead on the left hand side. There's Aymar Adam. Trying to get there first. He can't. And out for a goal kick. Mugan Super Giants yet to concede a goal at nearly 180 minutes. That's how good they have been defensively, the defending champions. Have a pass into the channel here for Dorji Tamang, but immediately shut down. Very good work there from the skipper Raja Harijan. Tracking the runners, making sure that he transfer a free shot. 10 minutes per stoppage time remains. Shukran does immediately wait, signaling for the run to be made. Priyansh Dubey comes a long way. Brilliant there from the goalkeeper. Should be protected there. Dubey quickly gets up and clears the ball away. Pressure being applied here from Diamond Harbour, but once again can't capitalize. Tumsul Thompson. Final pass. Comfortable for Mohammad Arbaz. Time running out for both teams to register the opening goal in this match. As it stands, you just feel like that goal will turn out to be the winner. Another channel pass, comfortable. Both sets of players putting in a mammoth effort on the pitch. Feel that you need to be a bit more sharper with your passes, a lot more accurate than playing long balls into the channels. But both teams, to be fair, have made the changes. 4 changes each made by head coach Degi Cardozo for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. And Abhishek, there's a chance here. Keeper caught in no man's land and happy to secure the ball. Ball bobbling around awkwardly. Absolutely nothing. Mohun Bagan Super Giants nearly having an opportunity. Shift on to the right hand side. Khan brings that down expertly there, the right back. To play the 1-2. Decides to run this forward. Rides the challenger. That's a clever there from Aymar Adam. Timing was even better. Here goes Dorji Tamang. Surprised he didn't start the match, but on the bench, having someone of the quality of Dorji Tamang make a real difference. 7 minutes per stoppage time remaining as Devan Laskar is coming on for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Final change being made. Mohun Singh has got a great shift going forward. Will be replaced. And Devan Laskar, sharp shooter going forward as Ahmad Arbaz, the latest player, was suffering with an injury. Donald Singh can be very happy with the shift he's put, but will be disappointed that he couldn't really make his mark in front of goal. Both defenses have been very much on top of their game. Mohun Bagan Super Giants still looking for their first win here as Harbour Football Club looking for their first points. 6 minutes plus stoppage time remain. Mohammad Arbaz is good to go. One for Mohun Bagan Super Giants here. Mohun Singh with the throw in. Acrobatics needed to just hook that into touch, and we'll get the foul, but to relieve on that occasion. Heading into the business end here, the MFA ground in Shillong. Amjad Khan starts off the attack. Thus, number 10 has been heavily involved since coming on. Good play there from Amjad Khan, but immediately shut down. Good work again. A lot of effort that forward players have made in terms of getting back into position, supporting their fullbacks. Very good to see. Coach Abhishek Das there trying to plot his team's success. 5 minutes to stoppage time remaining. We're going to see a goal, or is it going to be at KG 0-0? Mohun Bagan Super Giants started this game off as slight favourites, the defending champions. They've been shut out yet again. Luru Football Club, 0-0 draw. It's a risk taken at the back. Very nicely, Shugadev Ghosh coming a long way to try and put the pressure on. Harbour win the ball high up the pitch here. Can he get the shot away from distance? Might be a corner. Looks to just float that into the box. They will get the corner here. Harbour Football Club have done a lot of defending in the second half. Have an opportunity with the set piece here. Hasn't happened in open play for either team. Can set pieces be the difference maker? Harbour Football Club will look to commit as many players in the box as possible. Also have to be careful that Mohun Bagan Super Giants on the counter-attack can be devastating. Triputan Das, substitute, the number 10, looking to unlock the defense with this corner kick. 4 minutes per stoppage time remaining. He goes for elevation. Slightly overhits that, but they do manage to secure the ball on the right-hand side. From the set piece needs to be a lot better. There's Dorji Tamang crunching in there, but it's just a throw in. Harbour keeping the pressure alive here with set pieces. Be a throw in. Coaching staff, Harbour Football Club on their feet here. Raja Harijan, the skipper, brings this into the box. Once it bounces in the box, it can be in real trouble there, but nobody really attacking the fast stick. It does. And Shubhadev goes, mop up nicely. Turns into a very good pass down the left-hand side. Mohammad Bilal is very strong in the challenge. He won't let him get any further forward. Does very well. You can see the goal kick. 3 minutes plus stoppage time remaining here. Time running out for both teams. Try and register their goal. Mohun Bagan Super Giants still searching for their first goal of the national group stage of the Reliance Foundation Development League. They have been outstanding defensively, yet to concede a goal, and yet to score either. Najrewal quickly shifts it onto the right-hand side. Well defended there by Rohit Das. Good work there from the substitute, winning both the challenges. And Mohammad Arbaz staying at home there. That's when you expect the goalkeeper to come out and take charge of the situation. Caught in his goal line as another change being made. The final roll of the dice for head coach Abhishek Das. Amjad Khan, who's had a magnificent shift down the right-hand side, has been withdrawn for Arnab Ghosh to come on. And keeper's there and keeper collects. Nicely done. And he's under pressure there. Mohammad Arba is on that occasion. Of that fifth and final change for Diamond Harbour Football Club. Well, 90 seconds of the 90 minutes remain here. It's been such a tight and cagey affair. Neither one of these teams willing to yield an inch on the pitch. And a ferocious contest, really. Challenges flying in. It's been hit at a great spirit, mind you. Big carry down the right-hand side here. Try to venture forward. Nari just leaves it short. That pretty much sums up Diamond Harbour's attack, doesn't it? They've got into decent positions. Then the pass really matters. Either under hit or over hit. That as we're into the final minute of normal time. Strong header there in the midfield area. And outside of the boot pass is beautifully played. Here's Dorji Tamang. Is he going to be the difference maker off the bench here? Okay, Dorji Tamang looking to play the quick 1-2 here. And nice combination play. And defender Roshan Singh finding himself forward down the left-hand side. And as it stands, he's the one who's come the closest early in the first half. So that cracking free kick came off the post. Umar Adam just hooks that into the area. Into stoppage time now. 5 minutes of stoppage time has been signaled by the fourth official. And tired legs, tired minds definitely at play as Dorji Tamang tries to challenge nicely. Dorji Tamang keeps it into the midfield area. Gurnaj Grewal. Good shot to Aditya Adhikari. Decent attempt with the cross. The defending this from Diamond Harbour has been just outstanding here. Defensive effort would really please head coach Abhishek Das against the defending champions, cutting them out. Back-to-back games here. Mohun Bagan Super Giants, as it stands, 2 points on the board for the defending champs. Yet to concede, but yet to score either. Opens up nicely here from distance from Roshan Singh, goes for the strike. Nobody really closing down the number 77. Trying to take a pot shot from distance. Well over the crossbar and out for a goal kick. They will be frustrated here. The defending champions expected to go back-to-back. As it stands, they find themselves in tricky positions. Once you don't register your win in the opening 2 games, you're often relying on other results to go in your favour. Ooh, that's a very curious pass on the right-hand side. Mohun Bagan have an opportunity. Stoppage time. It's a brilliant save. Mohammad Arbaz bails his team out. There was a chance for the cutback. The players queuing up. Dorji Tamang cannot believe that the ball wasn't fed to him. Well, that would have been a cruel way for Diamond Harbour Football Club to concede. 3 minutes plus stoppage time remain here. Corner for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. They're ramping up the pressure. Roshan Singh delivers this corner into the box. Decent delivery. Keeper flaps, but does very well to get the distance on it. Looked like he might have flapped. Turns into an excellent clearance, really. There's Gurnaj Grewal. And it's all Mohun Bagan Super Giants here in stoppage time. Pabitra Mandi on the ball. Sit back, surveying his situation. Again, every Mohun Bagan Super Giant outfield player in the opposition half. There's Tumsul Tongson. Halfway through stoppage time, here's another pass into the channel. It's a towering header to get that out of harm's way. Anyway, we'll do kind of settings here, but the ball onto the left-hand side. Mohammad Bilal venturing forward, and he will get the corner. Mohun Bagan Super Giants have ramped up the pressure to 100 here in stoppage time. 2 minutes of stoppage time remain. Again, nobody closing down. Tumsul Tongsin puts the ball into the box. Arba just punches. Oh, it's a real mess at the back. Can he get the shot away? They two managed to clear, and the foul has been given. Mohammad Arbas just looking to get a strong punch on it. You can see it again. Harbour Football Club have done so well to try and preserve their clean sheet. About 90 seconds away from doing so against the defending champions. Really into last chance saloon here. Long ball played forward. It's cleared away. Moves that forward onto the right hand side. It's just thrown him out into touch. And Diamond Harbour Football Club, the minute of stoppage time remaining, have the ball in the opposition half. Can they be the one who carve out an opportunity right at the end? Muji Tamang picks up the loose ball and he will get the foul in his favour. Bush on that occasion, guilty of committing the foul. 30 seconds as much time remaining. The defending champions finding themselves in a very tricky spot after two games here. Defensively, they have been imperious. Going forward, they have been missing the answers. Haven't been able to piece out the opposition defenses yet. 0-0 against Bengaluru Football Club. And as it stands, 0-0 here at the MFA ground against Diamond Harbour Football Club. Unless it changes with the last kick here. Good clearance. Anywhere will do. He's had a look at his watch and blows the full-time whistle. Absolutely nothing to separate these two outfits as the defending champions Mohun Bagan repeat their scoreline after match week 1. It's 0-0 here as Diamond Harbour Football Club get their first point of the national group stages here. A very hard-fought point for head coach Abhishek Das's team. Did very well to keep the defending champions at bay as Mohun Bagan Super Giants, the defending champions, start off their title defense with 2-0 draws with 2 points on the board here. But it was a game of effort and fine margins with neither team able to get that real moment of quality to unlock the defenses. It ends up 0-0. Diamond Harbour Football Club will see this as definite progress as Mohun Bagan Super Giants finding themselves in a very tricky spot after match week 2 here. Full time at the MFA ground in Shillong here. It's Mohun Bagan Super Giants 0. Diamond Harbour Football Club 0. There you have it. In terms of the stats, Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the second half, slightly more dominant in terms of possession and shots on target. 11 chances created to Diamond Harbour's 7. Priyansh Dubey in goal had a very comfortable game between the sticks. 4 corners each for both sides as both teams share the spoil here at the MFA ground in Shillong as Group A really now starting to take shape as both these teams have completed their opening 2 games. Full time here at the MFA ground in Shillong. It's Mohun Bagan Super Giants 0. Diamond Harbour Football Club 0. Enjoy the highlights as we do have another kickoff game at 3 p.m. So do stay tuned, guys, because Group A is just about ready to sizzle up. Sudeva Delhi Football Club taking on Bengaluru Football Club at this very ground at 3 p.m. So do stay tuned for more Reliance Foundation.